cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
We live. Mics is hot. Mics is hot. Check one, check two. We all on some bullshit over here though. Hold on. I ain't got the comments up. Check one, check two. Microphone check. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all that good shit, man. What's goody?
Microphone checker, microphone checker.
Shit sounded crazy. Alright, we gonna get y'all some comments in just a second here.
Who sing that song?
Das Effects.
No.
I don't remember.
Old school.
Microphone
Old
check.
school.
It wasn't motherfucking Das Effects?
Old school. Who sing that song?
What?
Microphone checker, microphone checker.
That was Das Effects. That ain't Das Effects?
No.
What is it then?
It's not Mike. It's not Mike.
That's not that.
Who is it?
Microphone. Wait a minute. Who is this nigga's
It's
name?
fucking Das Effects.
It
man.
is.
It's tripping. I
Is
know
it?
this, yeah, it is. Huh? This nigga asking questions, don't even know the fucking answer.
I'm saying that's why the fuck I asked the
I
question.
said it's what. Nigga, look. All right, cuz we starting off on the wrong motherfucking foot.
Good morning, guys.
Right. Good morning, guys. Hell yeah. All right, look like we good. Got the audio going. Turn my shit up a little bit though. For some reason, I don't sound. All right, there we go. Oh shit, waking back. Waking back. God damn. Pass that shit.
I'm here.
Pass that shit.
Shit.
All right. All right, let's get this shit started over here. Check one, check two. We fucking around. All right, let's get started, dog.
Come on, we got numbers.
What they got to watch me smoke real quick, man. We're just gonna hit this shit 2 times, then we gonna get started. IG Live. God damn, I see why that shit choked you. I'm trying to.
Shit.
Okay, I'm trying to.
That's that killer. Smoke. We call that weed sniper. Shoot your ass down
Right. God damn.
from yards away. Here.
This gets different yards away.
Sleepy Mel.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah, I was.
Man, man, Coke already answering the question.
We got a few people answer the question.
Oh, for real. All right, let's get to it, dog.
Fucking nose hurt.
Y'all niggas ready?
Let's get it.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth cuss.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern. Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Monk Money in the building. I got my man Angry Man holding it down, I think.
Yeah, I'm here.
My guy. All right, I didn't know if he was over there. Not gonna say nothing or what. I know he went over there, so you weren't asleep for real.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
You was checking the mic, right?
No, I was asleep.
You was asleep for real? Damn. I say damn.
Dude was sleep like a
I
motherfucker.
need medical attention over this motherfucker right now, man.
Dog, medical attention. He's serious though.
Yeah.
If Angry Man busts up mid-show and shit, we know what happened. He had to go to the ER and shit.
We had to go call and check on the nigga after the show.
My man Ragu just checked in. What up, though?
What's up, go?
All right, man. Shit. Let's get down to some shits. It's been damn near a week because we ain't hollered at y'all since Wednesday. So the first thing I gotta say, I guess, is shout out and salute to all the people that fell through last week to the Easy Street Saloon, man. Show everybody some love, man. So that was dope. We gave away some turkeys and shit. That was dope.
Marvelous turkeys, too. Those
Yeah,
bitches
turkeys was
slap.
good though. Yeah. Shout out to the one person that forgot theirs.
Yes.
Because
Shout out to
we
you.
ate that motherfucking dog.
We disassembled the whole.
Hey, all right. So we got to talk about this then. Since we talking about the turkey, we got beef in the studio now and shit because Angry Man only got a back piece of the motherfucking turkey, so he mad and shit.
I'm mad at the motherfucker. I'm mad at the motherfucker. Who the fuck is the back off of goddamn?
He walked.
First of all,
He walked at that bitch screaming and yelling.
First of all, though, you didn't actually get the back and shit. I think somebody in the studio did recommend that though. I ain't pointing no elbows.
That's what I was offered.
But
I'm supposed to be proud.
But-
More than that, though.
but you got more than that though.
The same crew that I represent, the same crew that I hold down, the same crew that I
angry.
talk about all the goddamn time. What the fuck I got offered was a back of a turkey, nigga.
I gave you a whole motherfucking leg quarter.
No, that's what I took. I wasn't given that. Let's go on the
You
record.
didn't give him the back either?
I don't
took
know
that.
how you get the back off of a turkey cut in half, motherfucker. If we both had a half and then I gave you a quarter, that means we split the quarter in half. So
But
I
see-
gave you half of what I had, bro.
But you know the fucked up part about it is we arguing about the shit. It shouldn't even been argued. We should.
No, y'all argued about
I
that shit.
wasn't included in shit.
I made a dog ass turkey salad too, dog.
I
Did
wasn't
you?
on the,
Hell yeah.
I wasn't on the flyer. I wasn't included in
Oh
nothing.
shit.
Well, that's a-
Why you get this shit
Nothing.
started, bro?
I just wanted to say, but that's because you don't be wanting your picture out there everywhere. and
My
shit.
name could have been on the
And in case
motherfucker.
y'all missed it on Wednesday and shit, Angry Man actually was on camera and shit.
Yeah.
So go back to the YouTube page right now. Check out last week's show, man. Angry Man was on camera, so you got a chance to see who he is and what he actually looked like and shit.
And I'm definitely not doing that shit again. I don't feel appreciated.
All right, we give you 2 legs of the thigh, bro. We split what I had in half, so don't even fuck
Bro,
with
I
me
don't know
like
why
that.
you arguing with
Nigga, you
cuz. Let's
wasn't
get
gonna
this
eat
show
that shit,
started, man. We
man.
arguing
You
with this
gave it to
motherfucker about
me.
some shit that we gave him.
You wasn't. You getting old, nigga. I had to complain to get it. It don't act like you offered the shit to me. If I wouldn't have never said nothing, I wouldn't have got shit.
Yes, you did. I offered you the back. I said, give P the back. The motherfucking turkey.
That's after I said something.
Shout out to niggas eating turkey backs. Dog, hold on, wait a minute though. Real life. I was in Grand Rapids this weekend and shit, dog. Hosted a little award show out there. Shout out to the Spoken Word Billboard Awards. Went out there and did my thing over the weekend. But shout out to my nigga Dub, right? My nigga Dub take me to the hood. The hood, right? Go to the liquor store. Come out with some food, right? I'm like, all right. Jay's shit be good. You know what I'm saying? In our hood. Probably straight. You know what this nigga came out? You know what this nigga came out the store with, though?
Right.
Turkey knuckles.
What?
What the fuck kind of country ass shit is that? Turkey knuckles. So I'm thinking in my head, like, is that a real motherfucking thing? Like, do turkeys got knuckles? Like, I ain't understand. But you open it up and it's like some kind of turkey meat, like on top of rice, and this, like, it has some bones in it, like neck bones and shit or something. I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Dog, that face that you making is exactly the face that I had when that nigga came out. I'm like, cuz, what you get? This nigga said some turkey knuckles. If that ain't some country ass shit,
I ain't never had no turkey knuckles, and
I never even heard of that shit.
And I like food, and I ain't never seen a turkey knuckle.
It can't be real. It can't be fucking real. Do they just call it that?
I don't know.
Somebody country ass listening right now, man. Tell me if you ever heard of turkey knuckles. Exactly. Turkey knuckles, dog.
You a fucking chef and ain't never heard of that
I
shit?
ain't never heard of turkey knuckles.
So
That's because that shit don't exist. Right. It's like fucking turkey knuckles.
Second of all, I'm not buying rice from a liquor store.
Dog, that's what Bo said. Turkeys got knuckles, nigga. I didn't know they got knuckles. What?
I don't know.
But why you say that, though?
I'm not buying cooked rice from a liquor store.
I mean, why not, though?
I'm not doing it.
I mean, we buy other shit from the liquor store.
Yeah, I can see that cooked. I can't see rice being cooked. Where do you cook it?
I don't know.
Okay.
They got a steamer.
Maybe they got a steamer or something, a rice steamer.
No, fuck that. So,
I don't know what the fuck. Turkey knuckles, though.
Sushi rice.
I'll get a sausage from a liquor store because obviously they have a grill outside.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But I'm not like when the nigga tried to sell me catfish at the motherfucking liquor store. He was selling it outside in the parking lot. I'm not buying no motherfucking gas station liquor store catfish, nigga.
Out the truck.
No, he was frying that shit like right in the goddamn parking lot.
Oh hell no.
I don't know.
In the deep fryer.
I don't know. I'm
fuck
like,
with
man.
it. I might fuck with it, dog.
No.
Because you don't know where he's storing it at? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, nigga, you can't keep that shit at the right temperature outside.
Yes,
Maybe
you
he had dry ice.
can. Man, he can regular ice in the cooler.
Okay,
don't know.
I'll give you that one. But that fire ain't at the temperature it's supposed to be at when you dropping that fish in there, nigga, because the wind blowing. You in an open parking lot.
Shout out to niggas selling motherfucking fried fish. Dog, turkey knuckles, though. All right, I'm out of that shit. My man Ragu say, yeah, it's real. Hell, this chick I know from Muskegon, and she made the shit like stew, my nigga. I'm like, hell nah, I ain't know nothing about that life. Dog, so Muskegon is right by Grand Rapids. So evidently this is some west side of the state shit.
Yeah, turkey knuckles.
Turkey knuckles. He says he made that shit like stew. And yeah, that's what the meat look like. You know how when you stew shit, that's what it look like over the rice and shit.
That's terrible.
Had some kind of like little seasoning to it, made it kind of spicy and shit. Like,
Man, y'all have fun with that shit.
Shout
man.
out to him.
Shout out to him, bro. Like, you know,
Turkey
yeah,
knuckles.
shout out to niggas eat turkey
I ain't
knuckles.
gonna knock
Good
your
for them.
knuckles, man. I ain't gonna knock your
Right.
knuckles.
Yo, we gonna get into our for real topic because a couple people answered already. Shout out to Keisha, just checked this out. What up, though? She said the answer to your topic is hell no. All right, we're going to get into that in just a minute. Coke said a person can be pro-black and not anti-white because being pro-black does not constitute the dislike or hate of any other race. That's primitive and stupid.
Yes,
Yeah. We gonna get back to that in a minute. Nigga from Flint eat that shit too. He said, Ragu said, turkey knuckles. I never heard that shit. And I got a bunch of country motherfuckers in my family. I ain't never heard that shit.
Never heard turkey knuckles either.
Hell no.
Heard a lot, but not turkey.
Right. Hey, I guess we better get to this topic in a minute, but I just got one other thing. Well, how was y'all Thanksgiving, I guess? Real quick.
Man, let's get to the topic. It was great.
It was great.
Yeah, we ate.
All right, one more thing, dog. I gotta talk about this shit before we get to our topic, man. I know y'all seen Dwayne Wade family photo from Thanksgiving, and I think we may have been caught on microphone earlier before the show started saying some probably derogatory shit. So please excuse my ignorance and shit in case you did hear that at the pre-show.
Excuse your ignorance. Pardon your east side.
All right, so just thoughts on that real quick before we get out of here. We gonna go to
Man, that shit was. That shit.
It ain't gonna work, though. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be in my house with a full set of motherfucking nails and a crop top on. It's not happening, dog.
Bro, you
I don't give a fuck what you trying to include and shit.
Man, y'all
Bruh.
check it out. Check it out. I support my son, and if that's the way he want to go, granted, I'm not gonna fucking like it one fucking bit.
Right.
But my thing is, dog, I'm gonna support you, nigga, but I don't want to see no motherfucking nails and no goddamn halter top, bro. You gonna be a fruit. Be a fruit.
You said be a fruit.
But you ain't gotta look like a goddamn fairy. That's what I'm talking about. Like, bro.
fairy.
Like, you don't have to look like a fairy, bro. If you're gonna be gay, be gay. But you don't have to look like a goddamn fairy, bro.
He said a fairy.
So what it is, you don't have a problem with gays, you got a problem with fags.
The fairies.
The fairies.
That's pretty much what it is.
I ain't got no problem with none of
I ain't
that
got no
shit.
problem
I just don't need you to be.
I'm not condoning it. I don't want you to be gay.
Can't
so
you-
you ain't gonna be in no picture with me, bro. I'm not condoning it. But if you gay, you gay. I can't do nothing about it. You gonna be in this picture like a regular motherfucker. And somebody need to talk to Magic Son too while we on the motherfucker.
Dog.
This
No, but
motherfucker
you know
Sasquatch ass gay ass
Nobody's
dude, bro.
gonna say anything to him though. He's 6'5".
Man, he's scary, bro.
Exactly.
He's scary, bro.
Nobody's gonna say anything
That
because
nigga
he's
can
large.
take it, bro. He can just he can take that motherfucker.
This conversation get way out of hand.
I'm
dog.
just sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
But
but
it's,
you know
it's
what?
fucking. I don't know. I can't do it.
On a serious note, that,
Yeah.
like to almost piggyback off what you're saying, that is a two-way street. If I'm accept the fact that you're gay, and you know I'm who I am, I'm in the limelight, everybody know me. They're gonna expect my son to be the second coming to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can accept the fact that you're gay, you're gonna have to accept the fact that you're gonna have to put on some man clothes in the family picture. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna accept that, but you're gonna have to accept the fact that hey, I'm cool with you, but I'm in the limelight. I don't want it every time I step out the house somebody asking me about you.
And then they gonna feel like
In that kind of way. I don't want every time I step out, you know, how do you feel about your son in the picture that he took with you? I don't want to hear that shit. But seriously,
No,
you gotta
yeah,
look
yeah,
at it both ways.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit every time. If I'm gonna accept that, okay, do me a favor. You know, put your big boy pants on and take the nails off, and let's do this goddamn picture.
dog. Can't you just be
some
gay?
football
Like
gloves
if
on.
you gay, just be gay. Like
That's
why you gotta be a
saying.
girl?
Yeah, my point
Like
is
why the
that.
fuck you gotta be a girl, bro?
But
Like
my point
I,
is that I'm already mentally dealing with this shit.
Yes.
I'm already dealing with the fact that you're this way.
Yeah.
But damn, don't put me in an uncompromised situation because every time I walk outside, I gotta hear this shit.
Yeah.
Every time I pick up my phone, I gotta read this shit.
Right.
Every time I click on ESPN, somebody got a joke about the shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. Two-way motherfucking street, bro.
I know Magic get hard because this motherfucker was in the katana, Halloween costume.
oh shit, no, for real.
Who's katana, bro? Like,
Damn.
oh my god, bro! Like, if you wanna
Keisha said just like it took time for them to accept who they are, give parents the same amount of time, but no dressing up. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Dog, if you like
Come
boys,
on,
man,
man.
look, hopefully you get that, you figure that shit out, or if that's who you are, that's who you are. But my guy, a full set though,
No,
My
we
whole
ain't-
thing
a
is-
full set
No,
though.
we're not doing that.
My whole thing is finding yourself, knowing who
Yeah,
you are,
for
and
sure.
if that's who you are, that's who you want to be it. But you don't have to motherfucking put nails on, bro.
And a halter top. In a family photo.
Fuck the halter top. The nail.
No. Don't
Man,
fuck
if he
the halter
gay,
top.
He gay.
But don't fuck the halter top. All right, man. All right.
What he do in his house is his thing. The nail shit, you ain't doing that shit in my house. I don't care.
Yeah. Hey, Joe just checked in. He said, Ragu, what you... He said, hold on. He said, Ragu, dog, I'm from Flint. What you trying to say, cuz? My man Joe said he from Flint. My guy, you eat turkey knuckles?
Right.
I don't know. Turkey. That shit's some weirdo shit. I don't know.
Hey, let me get a 6-piece of them turkey.
Right. Now what the fuck is that?
Over some rice.
Yeah. Shout out to New York. I think it was New York Fried Chicken, though. They had some good shit, though. I went there. That's some little hood shit out there. New York Fried Chicken. In Grand Rapids, yeah.
New York Fried Chicken.
New York Fried Chicken. And then there was one other joint had some good ass pizza. I can't think of the name of it. The Villa. It was called The Villa. Good ass pizza. All right, so let's do this, dog. Let's get to our shit. We gonna go to commercial break real quick, dog. And then when we get back, we go into the for real topic. Can you be pro-black and have a white significant other, dog? Hit me in the comment box right now. We will read your comments live on the air, dog. But we gotta pay some bills. So real quick, we'll be back in about 45 seconds. But until then, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Check one, check two, man. Argument and shit, real life argument.
Yeah, like, what do you want? I mean, I said, what kind you want? What flavor you want? Shit, I want red. That's not a fucking flavor. It's a color.
It's about Kool-Aid, man.
Right.
About Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, we back in the building, man. Thank y'all for hanging out through the commercial breaks. Of course, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
That's Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio. Live on your down, man. I got Angry Man and Monk Money holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga trying to drink that damn coffee, man. Fuck coffee. Shout out to niggas in Grand Rapids and Flint eating turkey knuckles. Yeah. In case y'all just tuning in, y'all might not be hip. All right, so this is what we talking about, dog. Can you be pro-black and have a white significant other, dog? That's what we want to know right now, dog. Hit me in the comment box, dog. My man Bo said anyone can be pro-black. However, it may take away from their credibility if you are black. Dear white people. That's my shit, though. Yeah, that's my shit. And that is a concept from there. If y'all not hip to Dear White People, check that out. But yeah, this kind of a tough one. Ragu said I need to watch that Dr. Umar Johnson interview on Breakfast Club. I didn't see it. I got the link right here, but I didn't have a chance to check it out right now and shit. I know he usually talk about basically keeping the black family together, and that's why he think that having a white spouse kind of take away from that. I know that was one of the things I heard him say before. I don't know if he said that on the Breakfast Club. But Angry Man, dog. It's your thing, bro. And this is the thing, though. Just like, well, I don't know. I'm going to get into that in a minute. What you think about that, though? Can you be pro-black with a white spouse, dog? Or a white significant other?
Yeah. I don't see why you couldn't be.
You don't think it take away from nothing?
Nah.
Nah?
What is it taking away from?
Credibility.
Of what?
Your blackness.
How?
Because if you're not living the experience that you're describing, then how can you be pro for it?
I mean, I don't understand what you're saying.
If you pro-black and shit, and you live in a black and white, you live in a black and white life, how can you preach to me on how to be pro-black?
So being pro-black means everything black?
Basically.
I don't think that's what it means.
Black business, black entrepreneurship, black partnership, black love, black excellence. I mean, so where do your white significant other fit into that?
You just sound like a hate person, man. You know?
A hate person. What the fuck is that?
Think about it, man. I don't see. I think you could. You know what I mean? That's no different than a religion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna be a Christian, can you not marry a Muslim?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a Muslim, can you not marry a Baptist?
Well, that's a belief though. Being black ain't a belief.
being pro-black is a belief. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't believe in being pro-black.
My man Gigabyte said, "Why he ain't got no black woman if they so great?"
Look, man.
Right. What about that though? It's like, how do you preach to me that black women are so great and then you don't even get one?
Bro, you can honestly, you can't fucking help who you fucking fall in love with, bro.
I mean, I could talk about that Cadillac Escalade all goddamn day. That don't mean I got one.
But that mean like that.
You know, Cadillac Escalade.
That's one fine automobile over there. That don't mean I got one.
No.
So I guess you agree.
What's that?
Then that you can be pro-black.
I mean, I think you can. You know what I mean? Like if this person on the same agenda as me and she for what I'm talking about and we have no issues, like you cannot help who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not down to none of our sisters. You know what I'm saying? And none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it just happens. Like I tell you, like I said 100 times, dog. Love is like fucking two cars coming together with no brakes, bro. You can't do shit about it, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing about it. Like, if he fall in love with a white woman that he probably grew up with, then nigga, so be it, bro. Yeah. But he's still fucking a part of the movement. He's still making the movement go. All you motherfuckers that say, oh, that's wrong, they all that's doing, you know, he's supposed to be pro-black. But y'all, he supposed to be pro-black, and y'all ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
At least he taking the effort. You know what I mean? You just sitting here criticizing this man, saying he ain't doing shit. When you ain't doing shit, and he actually got the movement going with a white wife. So what the fuck is you talking about? You and your black spouse ain't doing shit.
Right.
For real, like real talk. Like motherfuckers be killing me criticizing people and saying, oh well, he did this and well, it don't supposed to be that way. It don't know, man. Whatever, bro. If he's for the movement and she's for the movement, evidently, we need some of these motherfuckers on our team to infiltrate any fucking way. Yeah. So what the fuck is the big deal, bro? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot we just as bad as these racist motherfuckers there.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you saying.
I'm just saying, you just as bad as that. Like, me personally, I don't want a white woman, you know what I mean? But it don't matter. My looks on it is not the same as yours, right, or his, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can't knock this man for what he doing, bro. And he's still pushing the movement. That's the only thing I'm saying. Hey, and a lot of motherfuckers criticize me ain't doing shit.
Yo, what up, though? People checking in on IG. What up, TT?
2019.
Light skin just checked in. She say, she ain't say nothing yet. Somehow she pulling up, whatever.
With 2019, I'm glad you just got a woman. I don't give a fuck.
Dog, yeah. Glad you ain't got a full set and a halter top like motherfucker.
Right. I'm just glad you got a woman.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I mean, 2019.
Son/daughter.
Fuck what color she is.
Right. So yeah, this is the thing. If y'all just now checking in on IG, man, we talking about can you be pro-black and have a white significant other? Somebody who obviously in that position is Jordan Peele.
I mean, but
right?
Why white? Is it not just other races? I mean, why do we frown so much upon it being just white?
White, yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, let's talk about the whole thing. I'll just use white because that's our main thing. I think that anybody else that's not white is also considered a minority. So that's why I didn't include nobody else. Because I figure if you include somebody else, we all in the minority pool. So that's why I didn't say like other people.
My thing is, it's cool if you come around with an Asian chick or Mexican chick. You know what I mean? But then
because they know the struggle against white people.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, so they know the struggle.
So you're cool if I come down here with with an Asian chick or a Mexican chick. Yeah. I come down here with a white chick, it's gonna be like record stop, right?
I mean, not me personally. I'm just talking about in general though. If it's weird, I just
You
I
don't,
don't know.
you don't see how weird that is? That's
I
how
don't.
society look at it?
No, I don't.
They really don't give a shit as long as she ain't white. Because even in spoofs, in movies, you better not bring home no white girl. They don't
Right.
say nothing else about another race.
Yeah,
But you better not bring home no
because
white
we're
girl.
all considered minorities.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why. Patrick just checked in. What up, though? He said, "My sweet milk of magnesia." When the devil made you, he broke the mold, dog. If y'all ain't up on that, dog, that's motherfucking. What's that shit? Don't be a
drink
minister
it,
shit. Yeah.
My milk of
Milk of magnesia, dog. My man Gigabyte say that's bullshit. That's a hypocrite. We talking about leaving shit. If you yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you I mean, I got a Ford, but Hondas do last longer, bro.
I heard they do though. I really heard that. Ragu said if everybody watched that Dr. Umar Johnson video, you would have a different outlook. Dog, you just sent me the link. The link is in the comments right now, people. If y'all watching, y'all can go ahead and hit that shit. But give me a little, what you call that shit? Cliff Note version of that shit. I want to know kind of what he said. Ragu, if you can, throw like a couple of comments in there so we can talk about it. Cause I didn't watch it yet. 2G's just checked in. What up, though? Bo said, I think it's just white people too. Like Dave Chappelle got an Asian woman and they don't fuck with him. And see, that's the thing. And yeah, maybe by saying that shit, we are turning into oppressors and shit. But at the end of the day, dog, you already know, dog. We live in a world where, dog, in real life, it's whites versus everybody, dog. Yeah. It really is. You know what I'm saying?
They the only ones that fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, we don't bother nobody.
Right, for sure. Let me see here. Oh, light skin just checked back in. She said, if you pro-black, wouldn't that indicate? Let me see. I can't read. Wouldn't that indicate you're for the culture, for the black culture? Okay, yep. So is it not contradictory to be with a white woman as a pro-black man? And we not in the minority. White people are the minority.
Is that a word?
Hey, we a minority.
I don't know.
Contradictory?
Yeah, probably, but I know what she's saying though. Yeah. I know what she's saying. I think it is. I think it is. So this is what I'm saying. I think I want to agree with her on that. I think it is a contradiction. However, I don't necessarily think it take away from the movement. And I say that because of Jordan Peele, right? You got Jordan Peele making these movies, putting all these black people on, refusing to give white leads to these to these movies. So this is a part of the movement as far as we are in Hollywood culture. But he got a white wife, so I can't take that. I can't take that away. I do look at it as a contradiction. It's funny.
I don't think it is. Because when you talk about the movement, what are you talking about?
In any aspect. So his movement is through our depiction in Hollywood. That's a particular movement.
I'm talking about the whole question in general.
Mm-hmm.
When you saying, how does it contradict? How do you? I'm not understanding. If I'm pro-black,
mm-hmm.
I'm pro-black. You have to ask yourself when it comes to a relationship, what does pro-black actually mean?
I'm for blackness, and if I'm for blackness, then interweaving my family with white people is kind of contradictory.
No, it's not.
To that, it is. How is not?
Because
how is not?
Because my thing is, what are your? Okay, I'm gonna say something that may not make sense, but you're gonna feel what I'm saying.
Okay.
What are you fighting for as your pro-blackness? Are you fighting for rights? Are you fighting for equality? Are you fighting for this? Or are you fighting?
It's all
for
different
that?
things. Just like I said, with Jordan Peele's movement, his fight is for our inclusion in Hollywood.
Okay, so
it's different fights.
Okay, explain to me, how does that intertwine into a relationship?
Because who you are and who you with, and the things that you do in your life, they pretty much dictate who you are.
Okay, but what if this white person understands?
So who is Jordan Peele then? If he's doing all this shit for black people and all this shit, and he got a white wife, so what? Well, he's a fucking, what is he?
It's a contradiction, but I'm saying it does not take away.
What if this white woman understands, and you've been knowing this white woman for years?
Obviously she does, because they couldn't be together.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the general question. My thing is,
all of that may be true. All of that may be true, but it still looks like a walking contradiction.
I don't see
does.
Because if it do to you, and I'm sorry I said that, you're looking at it through a tunnel vision. Because how you gonna be pro-black, and how do you How do you be say I'm pro-black and try to progress and try to make things better with tunnel vision?
I bet. All right, let me ask you a question then, because that's a real question, right?
Yeah.
All right. So because pro-black, see, I think pro-black, you try to put the inclusion in it.
No.
Pro-black is about us,
No,
ain't
okay.
it?
Yeah, but
I'm for black people.
Okay.
So if I'm for black people, how am I gonna have a whole white family? If I'm for black people.
if you're for black people, you're fighting for something.
Okay.
Right? And then, I mean, so what is
So
the
what
point?
are we fighting for? Inclusion?
What is the point?
Acceptance? Integration?
I mean,
What exactly are we fighting for?
I mean, you just gonna live your whole life in the tunnel?
No, I'm gonna live my whole life for black empowerment, and black empowerment. I don't see how you can have black empowerment when I'm about to bring in this mulatto kid who gonna have problems with his whole life.
I mean, but see, here's the deal.
I'm just saying.
No,
I really wish I'd have watched this Umar Johnson.
No, here's
video.
the deal.
Go
My
ahead.
thing is, it could be a plus and it could be a minus. You see what I'm saying? I mean, everybody's gonna look at it as their minus.
Yeah.
But now, you do have a white wife, you do have mixed kids. Now you have the opportunity to educate your pro-blackness on people that may not even get a chance to even know what you're fighting about.
Yeah.
Because you still have white people that never been around black people. Now
Yeah.
you have an opportunity to touch a different type of person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you have a relationship with a certain person. Now you can say, hey, this is why I'm fighting for what I'm fighting for.
Yeah.
I'm not against you, but I'm with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can make a whole culture of people understand what you're trying to say personally, because now you can sit and talk to these people. It's not social media. You know what I'm saying? People can honestly say, they can look at her the same way. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you doing with that nigga? But no, behind closed doors, they probably said, no, that's an educated nigga over there.
Educated nigga.
I mean, but and then they won't know that until they get to know you. But that don't mean you have to give up the good fight.
Yeah.
Like he always say, that don't mean you have to give up the fight. But now you can broaden that shit.
Okay.
That's how I would look at it.
Sprinkle that shit.
Because like you said, you can't. You really. I mean, if you've ever been married, you really can't control who you fall in love with.
And see, and that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line.
If you've really been married,
so
married motherfuckers to feel what
so
I'm
that
saying.
part I agree with. Definitely, I think that. I don't know. Hold on, let me read some comments and shit. Light skin say, who was that talking? Oh, that's Angry Man and shit. Let me see. What else we got? Shit going. Oh, okay. My man Square said, pro-black is different from anti-black. I can like chicken and steak. It's all meat. No, so this is the thing. This is the thing. When it comes to interracial relationships, marriages, whatever, I completely agree with y'all. You never know. You know, you can't control who your heart desire. I get that. But I still got the opinion though that it's funny. It's a little bit of a contradiction to be like hella militant or some shit.
I don't think so.
I think it is, and I say that not in a judgmental way, only because again I always use Jordan Peele as a example because he doing great motherfucking work. Like he doing Tyler Perry work on a scale that I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he redoing shit and he making original films and shit that's really giving black people the light. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I fuck with that, right? But I still think it's funny. I think I still get to crack a joke like you got a white wife though. Like it's shit funny.
You gonna crack a joke regardless of who your wife is.
But I don't think it takes away. I don't think it takes away at all from the movement or what he's trying to do in Hollywood.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
I just think it does look like a contradiction. Can I say both of those?
No, it's not a contradiction. Because like I said, you got an opportunity to reach a whole culture of people.
Another platform, baby.
You know what I'm saying? That don't take away from you. Your move. Think about it. Think about what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Your whole purpose of being pro-black is for somebody to hear you.
Yeah.
Black people already know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're trying to get other people to hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get other cultures or the white race to understand where you're coming from.
Is it
What better platform than it is? I ain't, promoting the shit, but if you have a white wife, now you and you are in that position,
Yeah.
now you really can say, hey, Look, damn, we ain't that fucked up as you think we are.
Bo said, Monk said it himself. If Bo marry a white woman, I'm dying. so see, like, so a nigga like my man Bo and shit, right?
Right.
Hella militant to the third degree.
Yes.
He come out with a white wife, it's gonna be a contradiction. It's gonna be funny.
No, it is
It's gonna be some shit talking, but it ain't gonna be no motherfucking.
You know what?
I ain't gonna get mad at him because
So all of the shit that he always talk about, all of the shit that we look at and that we talk about for, you know, the empowerment of black people, I don't think that it'll take away from his message. It will be a contradiction.
No,
it's gonna be funny.
No, it is
I'm
not.
like, how the fuck did he end
No, it's
up?
not, because my thing is, you know what?
Come on, bro.
You know
Who
what?
y'all kidding?
We're
We're talking about reality.
You know, reality is this: somebody listened. One white motherfucker listened.
Yeah.
And found out that we ain't as bad as y'all motherfuckers think we are.
Yeah.
If you willing to marry that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Somebody, a white family, one white family listened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, the message of being pro-black is to put messages out there that get the fuck off of us. We not that fucked up as you think we are. All we want is this, that, and the other. My thing is, if I see a black and a white couple together, one white family listened.
Yeah.
They said, all right,
So
y'all really ain't as bad as y'all
right, so we
motherfuckers
just go all
out to be.
hold hands and sing Kumbaya and shit.
Why
Right?
not?
Ain't that the common goal of this motherfucker?
Why not?
At the end of the day,
I don't think so.
You were
being
war.
being militant and pro-black and shit, I don't think the end goal is Kumbaya.
I would like for that to be the
I
end goal,
just
for
don't think it
everybody
is,
to get
though.
along and just kick it and
I
fuck
think
all
that-
that race shit.
I think the
Hey,
reason for for being pro-black is black empowerment and bringing ourselves back into power. That's not Kumbaya, my nigga.
I mean, but like I said at the beginning,
Black
I mean,
people
the
in power is
the
not
end-
Kumbaya.
No, the end of all means, all you want,
just saying.
all you want is just. I mean, and you're fighting that fight just to get what you just said.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if everybody just leave that bullshit alone,
Yeah.
just take the bullshit out
It'll
of
be a
it.
perfect world, bro, and
that's
never
not
get
gonna
to,
happen.
It's not gonna happen.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
We
I'm
can
saying?
fight the good fight all we want to. We've been fighting that motherfucker since we touched Earth.
And we gonna keep fighting. And like I ain't gonna say, like I ain't gonna stop. It's gonna keep fighting, bro. Like it don't matter who you got, bro. If you on the side of me, bro, and you a fucking soldier, you my soldier. Let's go, baby.
I don't give a
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
what
I
your
don't
woman-
fuck what your woman look like.
I don't give a fuck what she look like.
You don't give a fuck what she look like.
Fuck what
This
your woman
shit,
look
you like her,
bro.
I love her. Fuck it.
Yeah, like I don't mind, bro. Like it don't matter to me, bro. Like
Yeah.
I want somebody to have my back fully. And a lot of these motherfuckers, like I said before, always motherfucking pointing the finger and say what this motherfucker doing and they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do something then. If you feel
Do
like
something, do
right,
something.
You right. You feel like he's wrong and you can do better than him, then do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't look at doing it better than him. Ride with the dude, bro. You never know, man, what'll happen, bro. Like I'm saying, man, like people go too much into the thought of being pro-black or being
My bad.
racist and all that shit. Let's just put too much energy into that, bro.
Yeah.
And if we put energy in just into fucking humans, period, bro, this bitch would be a perfect world, but it's never gonna happen, bro.
Hey, Bo, I didn't
Not
mean
the-
it. I
not
didn't
the
mean
perfect
it. I
word.
didn't mean it like that, Bo, dog. Yeah, I didn't really. I
I think he said, fuck Kumbaya.
Yeah, so, Bo, I didn't mean it like that.
Yo, my man Ragu said white people say that they want black people to be by themselves, but when they was, what did they do? Right? Tear our shit up, right? Like Black Wall Street. He said Dr. Umar Johnson spoke on how every other race do for their own except black people. He also spoke on how China is overpopulated and how they're buying up land and pushing black people out, coming off the boat broke and going back home rich. You don't see any black folks working other races establishments. Let me see, except the beauty supply. This is true though. So this puts us back in that position where we are the most forgiving race on
Yes,
earth and shit.
True that, 100%.
And all of that's true. All of that's true. But if Bo pull up with a white wife, it's funny. I'm not gonna take none of his his survival skills and all that shit away because it still is what it
No,
is.
but like I said, I think I'm just looking at it different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you are pro-black and you are militant and you, okay, we already established not outside the race, just a white woman.
Yeah.
If you got one like us, I'm looking at it as she feel what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how and you're fighting that fight, being pro-black and being militant to get the white race to understand what the fuck you're saying. And now
So
you
that's the whole
finally,
point.
yeah.
Exactly.
So you finally got one that's listening. Like,
Right.
okay, he's not a bad guy. It's not what I could have been a white girl that grew up in Odessa, Texas, that never seen a nigga before. All I get was on TV. All I get was my parents, my grandparents tell me.
Yeah.
All I get is this racial shit. Then when I finally meet a black educated man,
A
it's
good,
like
a good clean black man.
a good clean black man. A good clean black man. You know what I'm saying? And now and she finally like, oh damn, it's not what I was taught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's reality.
Right.
You know, and to me, that seems like, your message is actually working.
Right.
Because you're fighting for something to work. You're not fighting for nothing never to be solved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're pro-black for a reason because you want something solved.
Right.
You being militant because you want something solved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you get upset because a white woman feels a certain way about a black man after he didn't try to put this message out there?
How do you come home? How do you come home and talk shit about the white man having a foot on your neck when you got a white woman though?
I mean, she can understand.
She understands.
That probably
look,
was her
hey, look,
grandfather's foot.
I was gonna say, look, she know too because they got their foot on her neck too though. Shit. White women are fucking minority. They damn self.
You know what I'm saying? That probably was her grandfather's foot on your neck.
Yeah.
A lot of these white women don't know your story. You know what I mean? When I told in college, a white girl I was, messing around with, I never knew none of my grandfathers because I lost them both to slavery.
Yeah.
That fucked her up.
She didn't really understand that.
Yeah, because she was like, you actually knew a slave. I said, yeah, my great-grandmother was born in 1900. She died in 1993.
Yeah.
So I never knew her husband. I never knew neither one of my grandfathers.
Right.
And I said that could have been a result of something. I was joking, but being serious.
But it really could have been.
I said that could have been a result of something your people fucking did.
Yo, Brad.
What's your last name?
Yo, Brazzy, is Brazy or Brazzy? Brazzy C just checked in and said, love is love. I wasn't raised to see color. I was raised to see good and bad. This is the truth. I can't take away from that because you love who you love. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Because you see people together all the time. Like, how the fuck that happened? You know what I'm saying?
Dave Chappelle.
I get that.
He pushed the movement, but he got an Asian wife. That's outside the race. I don't know if
it's outside whether it's white or whatever.
Black. It's
Like I
outside the
said,
race.
we preach this shit to get people to understand our struggle.
Yeah.
But then we get mad if we fall in love with somebody outside the race. But you were doing this to get somebody to understand what the fuck you're talking about.
It's all about division,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
And it's all about division, bro. Like
That's
the
what somebody just said.
whole government and shit is about dividing us, bro.
Yeah.
And if we come together as a fucking people, bro, shit'll be changed. All these evil motherfuckers with money, they don't want it to be that way, bro. They want to keep their money and keep their foot on their neck.
Give a fuck who she is, as long as it's a she.
As long as it's a she.
You know what I'm saying? Because our circle, we gonna clown you, girl. We gonna have something to say.
So what about that though?
What?
What if he?
As long as you bring home a woman.
What if he bring home a he or she bring home a she? And I asked that because old girl, right? The chick who wrote Queen and Slim, which I need to go see that because that shit look dope as fuck. All right, so first of all, the director is a white lady, or she mixed or something. She white or something. She not black. And the lady who wrote the movie is black, but she's a lesbian. So like, does that make a difference? Does sexuality make a difference? Because you said as long as he bring home a chick. What if he bring home a dude? So does that take away from his shit?
There's just two battles you gotta fight.
Yeah,
That's it.
No,
That's
that's
it.
battles.
You
That's
can't really
something
do shit
different.
about it. You know.
I mean, just going off you said as long as he bring home a woman. But what if he don't bring home a woman?
That's two
That's
battles.
different.
That's two battles.
But you said it though. You said as long as he does.
I said as long as he bring home a woman.
So what if he don't?
That's different. Because now you're gay.
Right. So what does that do?
I mean, but you
That's
you
a
trying to
different fight.
put you trying to put being pro-black and gay with no, that's not no.
I mean, you put it in there.
I'm not. No, I didn't
So
put
can you
nothing
be
in there. I didn't
pro-black
say
and gay?
nothing about it.
I don't think it's no issue with
I
that.
don't think there's no issue with none of this shit.
Right,
bro.
but you the one said as long as he bring home a girl. So you threw the gayness in there.
No, I didn't. I
By
didn't say-
saying as long as he brings home a woman, what does that insinuate?
I didn't say
That-
that. I
that
didn't
as
say
long
what
as
you
he's
said.
not gay.
I didn't. You said that. I didn't.
You said as long as he brings home a woman, nigga, that's the same thing.
That's all.
Oh, here we go.
I don't give a fuck what
Here
color.
we go.
I said I don't give a fuck what color she is.
As long as it's a she.
Yeah.
Right. So that's you know what, my nigga, I'm not even.
You know, being gay is something totally different, dude.
Hold on, let me go back to where. Let me see where we at. Square said optics do look different and sometimes suspect for a so-called black activist with a non-black wife. That's all I'm saying. I don't. Essentially, you gotta go through what that person's actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Off rip though, the optics of it, like you said, it's funny. Like it looks suspect. Like, I'm just saying.
I mean,
but then you gotta look at the work that's actually being done.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Hold on, let me read these comments real quick.
Go ahead, because I got a good question.
Light skin say that's the issue. Blacks are playing defenses, and we don't control the narrative. That's the truth. We are playing the wrong position. We are the only race trying to incorporate other races. It's a defense mechanism. We want to be accepted. We've been brainwashed to do this. If we weren't a threat, they wouldn't have spent all these years trying to bring us down or press our race. That's the truth.
But we know that. But what we doing about it?
But let me ask you.
We know that. We know these questions. We know that what she's saying.
Uh-huh.
But what were we doing about it? Not a fucking thing. And this dude over here, pro-black, gay, with a white wife. I don't give a fuck.
Gay with a white wife.
He doing something.
Fucking
He's gay and got a white wife. He's pushing the movement. He's pushing the movement. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all know this shit. But we not pushing the movement with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can say whatever the fuck we want to say till we blue in the face, bro. But until some motherfucking traction come from us as a black race, ain't shit gonna pop off anyway, bro. We can include, we can not include, we can get in the circle and all by ourselves and see what happens. We'll thrive.
We're gonna kill each other.
We'll thrive when we're gonna kill each other.
We don't know how to do it right.
Or we don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so let me ask you this.
Yeah, what was the question?
Let me ask you this. What if, you know what I'm saying, directly across the street,
Uh-huh.
I mean, since you came out the house at 10 years old,
Okay.
little Lisa live across the street and she white.
Okay.
Elementary school, middle school, high school, this is your home girl.
Okay.
Y'all go off to college and come back, you know, y'all family's tight. The fuck? Do you just play her to the side because you pro-black? She lived across the street from you her whole life. She see your struggle.
Okay, we talking about
She
significant others though.
We
friends.
It's a difference.
So it's not a difference between friends and significant others?
Come on, man.
Totally different.
Come on.
Right, the fuck you mean?
I mean, no, don't go there. My question is, do you play her to the left?
Nah.
Why not?
Who I'm friends with don't have nothing to do with who I'm starting a family with. That's two different motherfucking things.
Whoa. Say that again.
Who I'm friends with don't have nothing to do with who I'm actually starting a family with.
It does.
Whoa. You have to be friends with your wife. Right?
So I can't have white friends and marry a black woman and have a black family.
No.
So what the fuck you mean? So it's two separate things.
No, it is not. Because if your wife is your friend,
bruh. So
is she not? Somebody stop me if I'm wrong. Your wife is typically your wife is your best friend.
Okay, but I'm saying though that you have other friends who aren't like the person that you fell in love with.
I get
so
that.
I can have a white friend without fucking marrying her and having a family.
I mean, okay, but
so there's a difference.
Okay, if that's what you want to.
So you asking me if I grew up with motherfucking Lil Lisa and shit, will we remain cool if I'm pro-black? Yes, because I'm not fucking her or having a family with her.
So what's the difference between being cool with and friends with and marrying her?
Because we're creating whole lives. We're creating a family. You don't do that with friends, nigga.
Did he just say that shit?
Oh, you got a female friend that you creating family with?
Did he just say that shit like that?
You got a female friend you creating family with? Let me know, nigga.
It's called my wife. That's what it's called my wife.
Okay. I forgot it's the master debater and shit.
I mean, my wife is my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
She is my friend. She my motherfucker, nigga.
Okay.
I see what
literally.
I see where you coming from, dog. You know what I'm saying?
But we're not. We're talking about an actual friend, though, right?
Like, I see where you come from. I see where Cuz comes from.
You talking about an actual friend, though? Because you said I'm just friends with her.
No,
right?
No.
Did you say that I'm friends with her?
No, I said no. You missed the part where I said you were feeling her. I mean, like, do you play that to the left because you're pro-black?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Do I play the love to the left?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I didn't understand what you were saying.
Do you play? I mean, because you got to think. If she grew up across the street from you for 20 fucking years, and you don't, and you develop feelings for her. I'm just saying, if you do you play that to the left because you're pro-black?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Well, no, this goes back into what I'm saying about that. I agree with y'all on that. You can't choose who your heart falls in love with.
No, that's what I was
I
saying.
can say that I think optically it looks confusing. I should be able to say that.
You should.
I mean, you can say whatever.
That's
you
all
wanna
I'm
say.
saying.
I mean, but to me it would.
So now I gotta check your references. Light skin say stop worrying about them other motherfuckers and just focus on us. Period. Once we come together, they gonna try to be accepted by us. That's the power struggle that we always go lose because we can't get out of the bag with ourselves and shit.
We can't get us focused.
Right, that's the thing.
You know, like I think the whole black race got ADD. Like we can't get.
Jenna said he can experiment with Lisa, but not a family.
Right.
Go down through there, but not
Right.
Okay.
not make it official.
Yeah, Rita said that if she lives across the street and grew up with you, she is in the same culture as you, regardless of color.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you play that to the left?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, naturally,
You're almost fighting the same struggle.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Even
So
if she
basically,
ain't, because her skin tone is different, she's not really gonna have the same struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But damn.
But then even black people, we're not gonna all have the same struggle.
Yeah, but
though,
she can understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, it is fucked up for y'all.
Jenna say you can get out of the bag when you get out of the country. Now, see, this is the thing too, though. I think that it's hard to be pro-black when you haven't seen other places. And I ain't even gonna say, well, yeah, I think out of the country is probably important too, to see how other people unify, especially other black people unify in other countries. But especially if you ain't left 7 Mile and Gratiot, like you really can't tell me, because like when you leave outside of Detroit. I ain't even gonna say Detroit. When you leave outside of Michigan, when you leave outside of the Midwest, you actually understand. You understand how small we are on the scope of things, and then I think maybe then you'll start seeing the importance of unity and being together. And damn, we long as hell today, huh? It's 11:06. My bad. We talking a lot of shit though. I think you will see a different perspective, but also being outside of here, being in those other places, is gonna give you a way higher percentage of falling in love with a white person because there ain't that many of us out there. So that means, all right, that it would be foolish to think that somebody who wasn't or of the same kind of culture, or I'll even just say ghetto culture, as inner city kids or men and women, it'd be foolish to say that they don't know how to push a black movement. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it'll take away from it, but I am it's gonna raise some concerns.
It's going to.
It's gonna raise some concerns. That's all I'm saying.
Just because of the way we program. We program.
And that could be
that's what it is. It's the way we program, bro. We put the stigma on black folks. We put the stigma on white folks. We put these stigmas on Mexican. Everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's stupid, bro. And we all fucking human beings on this motherfucker, sure. Bro. No matter what color we are, bro. We just come from a different region. We live a little different than each other. You know what I'm saying?
It was like, I mean, we talk that shit. But the second somebody come around with somebody that's not like you, you something else. You fake. You fugazi. You're not doing shit.
And we kill our own folk off.
Yeah, our whole purpose is to get motherfuckers to get along. I mean, we live off the slogan, can't we all just get along? Now, and then when we get along, and then somebody brings somebody around that's not like you
now we gotta fight against because we are one of the most divided, races. Like we at any point we take any excuse to be divided. Any excuse. Just like this whole thing with the I'm about to read that because I see she mentioned Wisconsin, so I know I gotta mention that for Angry Man and shit.
Oh, yeah, Wisconsin in the hat.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like earlier when we was talking about Dwayne Wade and that Thanksgiving Day picture with my nigga in the full set of nails and the crop top. That type of shit is divisive as well because I'm willing to bet that homosexuality is gonna be another divisive tool for black people, because we are not going to agree on that, like, at all. Like, it's gonna be some stern black people who just ain't with the shits, and it's gonna be some that want to be, you know, super inclusive, like Dwayne Wade's family. So I think that's another tool of divisiveness, just like this one is, and it may be true. I am programmed to shit, but it is gonna raise some eyebrows. You come through with motherfucking Becky, and then you trying to tell me how to build this black utopia, and you don't even have a black family. Like, it's hard for me to understand that shit. I'm not saying that I may not follow your lead and shit, but I am it's gonna raise people's eyebrow like The Rock and shit.
No, because once you marry her and have kids by her, that's a black family.
Yeah.
Once we touch it, it's black.
No, your kids are black. Your family's not.
Okay, but like I said, somebody is fucking paying attention to what the fuck I'm saying.
I feel you. Hey, let's go back to this real quick though. Jenna says she from the east side. Pardon my east side, Detroit. But I'm living in Wisconsin, a white state. I look at things completely differently now. So I know Angry Man know a little bit something about Wisconsin. Yeah. So does Bo though. Yeah, I forgot he used to live in Wisconsin. He said, yeah, Wisconsin is a trip. Digi said black men are in survival mode. This is true.
For sure.
This is true.
For sure.
It's for sure.
For sure.
I think maybe until we get out of survival mode, maybe nothing's gonna change. You know, when you in survival
mode,
mode,
always gotta be in survival mode though, bro.
I know. How do we get out?
We can't.
Damn.
We can't unless we come together as a motherfucking unit.
And that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. We gotta do like Big Mama say. come together. Mighty blow. You understand? Fuck out of here, dog. You hear me? One mighty blow. You hear me? And from what we seeing, bro, it's not gonna happen, bro. We are the most divided race there is on the planet Earth, and the most strongest at the same time. Yeah. It shit don't make no sense to me, bro. How strong you would be if we came together. Come on, bro. Right. Come on.
IG Live, man, we gotta get out of here. Y'all getting ready to die on us, so we're gonna end that here. So if you're on IG Live, man, peace out. You can follow us right now on eblockradio.com and continue to watch the show live on YouTube, man. Peace out. But yeah, like on that note though, she said that she did find a black man in all this snowy state. So she was able to find one. But
there's about two of them motherfuckers.
He says about one or two and shit. Yo, this has been a very interesting conversation today, dog. And we went way over because it's like 12 after 11. So we gonna get up out of here, dog. If you got a last minute comment, man, hit me in the comment box. But, we got to go around the block one last time to give our final sentiments. But before that, it is Monday, so make sure that you do slide down to Easy Street Saloon. Tonight, 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. Pull up and watch some Monday Night Football, man. Get them smoke wang things and shit. Yeah. Dog, and for real, though, pull up before 7 o'clock. $1 beers, bro. Yeah. Beer's only a motherfucking $1. After 7, they $1.50.
Can we get some fried chicken wings in that motherfucking man?
They there. You just gotta ask for them. Okay. Not ask, but ask. Okay. Pull up, man. Get that shit, dog. $1 shots. I mean, no, not $1 shots. $1 beers. $3 shots until 7 o'clock.
One more thing about
what up, though?
Man. Can the niggas smiles out the smile face?
Dog, here we go. What else going on?
Shit, bro.
Right. What else going on? Oh, don't forget, man. Make sure that you do check out my book, man, because it is Cyber Monday. Those Brilliant Bastards, man. Pick up you a copy. Only $20 for an autographed copy, man. Shout out to my man D Hunt and shit. Hit me in the inbox. I'm about to send yours out. And you should be getting that in a couple days, dog.
Hopefully, I got some on deck because I'm trying to move the business.
Right, I got some. All right, so let's do it, man. What's your final words on the way out? Angry Man, what's the dilly? What you got to say about this shit, man? Pro-black and the white or other spouse.
Man, look at here. Like I've been saying the whole fucking show. You pro-black and you can reach that race, I think you accomplish some things.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the whole purpose of you being pro-black is you fighting for something.
Yeah.
You fighting for something. You fighting for that race to understand and feel what you're trying to say and feel your struggle and feel your fight.
Yeah.
So if you find one that understand, you accomplish something. You know what I mean? Cause
so you look at it as an accomplishment.
Yeah, I do. Okay. I mean, accomplishment and love. You know what I'm saying?
Reach one, teach one.
I mean, you're gonna have mixed kids, and maybe those kids can teach the other white kids, or maybe the spouse that you have can actually tell her family and friends, it ain't as bad as you fucking think. No, these motherfuckers is cool. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose to keep going? Yeah. I mean, you find somebody that that feel you, but you be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
The fight's gonna keep going.
Right.
Because they exactly what we thought we were. They were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You reach one, you
Yeah,
teach
exactly.
one.
I thought he was cool, but he like fuck me because I'm white. What's the purpose of fighting?
What's the fun of fighting?
If you can't get a good result out the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to give a shout out to all my white homies because I don't hold back on what I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
and a lot of them feel me.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, like. I mean, it is what it is. It's some of them that will fight the fight with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, white or black, Mexican, don't matter what the cause is, just fight with me. Like, we need soldiers, bro. Like, in this life we live in, bro, it's too much shit going on, bro, that we have to fight for, bro. We
Yeah.
gotta fight. We gotta, being us, we gotta fight extra hard to get to where we need to go. So why not bring some more motherfuckers with you, trying to make it easier, bro?
Yeah.
It's just like our kids, bro. Like, we don't want our kids to fucking grow up with the same shit that we went through. You know what I'm saying? So we try to change it for them. We try to give them this and give them that and give them this. But we still not giving them the knowledge to survive out here in this motherfucking world, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The knowledge is coming together, bro. That's the only thing that's going to work for this motherfucking shit that we talk about on the time. Every day we talk
Every
about this
day,
shit.
right?
It's togetherness, bro.
Yeah.
Acceptance. You have to be accepting to the next
I don't
motherfucker.
see it coming, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying acceptance as a black race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about them problems when we run into them. But we ain't came together yet. So what the fuck is the motherfucking point? Is my saying. Like, we talk about it, but we ain't making no motherfucking moves on it.
Yeah.
Make some moves on it, then say, okay, that motherfucker, he got a white wife. Then you maybe can think. But you
Yeah.
can't say shit about this motherfucker if you sitting over here in the corner just talking shit like, damn, this motherfucker got a white wife and shit. And then you go back into the corner selling crack.
Right.
Say defeats the
Fuck
fucking
the
purpose.
For sure. So I say let the movement push the movement.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you gay, white, Mexican. I don't give a fuck. It's an issue that need to be motherfucking solved, and it ain't gonna be solved until we come together, and it's not gonna happen. So that's all my piece on that one.
all that optimism, dog. Jenna said, "Fuck they feelings." He is confused about pro-black. He said, "Pro-black is your values and morals." Ragu said, "Don't dilute yourself by going outside your race." All right, so this is what I gotta say on the end of this, dog.
Ragu.
Just to
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
just to wrap it up, can you be pro-black and have a white significant other? Certainly, I think the answer to that is yes. I mean, obviously you can. At the end of the day, you can't really fault who your heart falls for and shit. And I get that. But at the end of the day, though, I still get to laugh at this shit because I think it's funny. Like, I think it is a contradiction for somebody to be hella militant and like over the top pro-black and shit, and then you got like a whole white family. Like, I think it's funny, and it will raise some eyebrows.
How do you have a whole white family? That is what you keep saying that. How do you have a whole white?
Because
family?
before you have kids, your whole family is you and your wife,
Me and my milk and
and that's a whole family, bro. It's a whole family.
No, that's not a whole white family.
It's a whole white family, dog.
How did it become white?
Because you have a white wife, dog. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you don't understand that.
Yeah, I really fucking
Yeah.
don't, because my thing is once you have kids, once
Yeah, once you have kids.
once we touch it,
Once
know,
you
it's
have
black.
kids. Once you have kids.
Okay, so if you have a white wife,
Then she has
you
a
have
whole black
white
family and you got a whole white family. You know how that worked out.
No, I'm not. I'm still. I'm lost. I'm not understanding that.
All right, to the next time. Anyway, so that's all I'm saying, though. I don't think it'll take away from the movement, but it will raise some eyebrows. I will be like, damn, he got a whole white wife and shit. Like, damn, well, like let me double check and see if this is the person I really want to follow and shit. That's all. And just like I use Jordan Peele as an example because it did raise an eyebrow or two at first when I realized he had a white wife, but then I started concentrating more on his work, and I'm still with his work. I'm still with his movement for inclusion in Black Hollywood.
Does that matter? He have a white wife?
No, I said that about 50 times this whole hour.
I just wanted you to say it again.
Yeah, that it doesn't take away, but it does allow me to raise the eyebrow. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, raise the eyebrow for what?
Because it's weird.
Why?
It's weird as this nigga with a full set of nails and the crop top on. It's weird.
No, different type of weirdness there.
Black Panther.
So it's a different type of weirdness, but it's still weirdness.
It's weird.
On that note, dog, we gonna get up out of here, dog.
Black Panther French tips.
I want to thank everybody for coming out today, man. Make sure you do follow the replays on eblockradio.com, man. Slide down to Easy Street Saloon tonight, man. 16101 16101. Yes, East 10 Mile Road, dog. Pull up and get some of them motherfucking chicken wing things. Ask for it fried if you want them fried, because they do fry them now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? $1 beers, $3 shots until 7 o'clock, man. Pull up.
Good day, Jenna. Good day.
For sure. Good day, Jenna. Yeah, hold down Wisconsin for the brothers.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, man. You already know what it is.
Sheboygan in the
The
building.
livest cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth left, yeah.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on it down, man. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Hey, man. Love who you fucking love.
My man Buddy holding it down.
You know what it is.
And of course, man, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, I just figured out something.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.